Hey guys, it's Tori and welcome back to my booktube channel. I have at this point no name for my booktube channel, so right now we're just gonna be Tori. Hi, if you haven't checked out any of my other videos, I also have a beauty channel. I just filmed this look that I did, so you can go check that out as well. I'll have that link down below. I'm also out of breath because I just ran all over my house bringing book boxes over here, so woohoo! Take a break to breathe. I recently discovered Book Outlet, and if you don't know what Book Outlet is, it's heaven because oh my gosh. So my first orders from Book Outlet were on the Boxing Day, I can't speak, the Boxing Day sale. And so I got like 2 separate orders on the Boxing Day sale. So I spent like $60 and $60, so like a total of like $120. And then also within the last couple of weeks, I ordered more. Listen, I just now kind of got back into my reading zone, and I had to like buy all the books that everybody's talking about. I also should probably do just like a regular haul because like these are all pretty much new back here. Like this whole area is unorganized. Like these are my uppercase books that come in my uppercase box. There's nothing over here. I have like 16,000 bookshelves scattered throughout my house, so I'm working on consolidating into one area, so we'll get there. Be patient with me and my poor soul. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking, and we're going to just get into these books. So I have a lot of books, and they're all books I'm super excited about. So I hope you guys are excited with me because I'm very excited that I have these. So the first one I have here is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. This one was actually recommended to me by my sister-in-law, who said she read it and really loved it and couldn't put it down. So it seems like the type of book that I would love to read. I'm not going to talk about what each one means because I don't know, honestly. Like, if I'm being real, I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, okay, and then like give you a book back at the book description. If I know off the top of my head, then I'll tell you, but I don't know what this one's about. It just looks really good. I also started reading the Selection series, which I'm probably really late to the game with that, but it's okay. So I have read the first 2 on my Kindle, so I got the last 3 at Book Outlet, which I honestly, now it's going to bother me and I'm going to have to get them all just to have the collection sitting on my shelf. But this one is the one, and this is the one I'm going to be reading next because it's the next one in line, I guess. And I'm really excited to see what happens because I am in love with Prince Maxon and I need to know what's going to happen. And then also there's this one that's just called The Heir, which is book 4 in the Selection series. And eventually I'll get to the next one in the series, but I have a big box, so we're going to be searching for a while. I got Fragments of the Lost by Megan Miranda. This one was pretty exciting because I love Megan Miranda now. I read one of her books and now I'm officially convinced that I'm going to be obsessed with all of them. So I need to read this one. I read All the Missing Girls, which was so good. I have The Perfect Stranger, I think. I need to read that one. And then Fragments of the Lost. And then I got The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I hope I said that correctly. I really don't know what this is about. I think this one might be a contemporary. Maybe. Oh, nope, it's not. It's witchcraft. Sweet! That's what I need. I need witchcraft in my life. I love witch books. That sounds bad. I'm not a witch. I just like witch books a lot. I also got The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I have seen and heard so much about this book. For one, I've seen this book around forever and I've never picked it up, and I've always wanted to, but I never did. And since it was on Book Outlet, it was amazing. Also, I don't know if I mentioned the Boxing Day sale. If you put like $100 worth of books in your cart, you got them for $60. So I got a lot of books. I got Cinder, and this is by Marissa Meyer, or Mayer. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's spelled like Meyer, like Stephanie Meyer, which I'm pointing. Okay, my Twilight shelf is up here and you can't see it. That doesn't really. But anyway, I've never read this. This is like something I swear people read in middle school when I was younger. The last book, book 5 in the Selection series, The Crown. This one seems really small. I don't know how many pages this is. Oh yeah, it seems like really tiny. I felt like these were going to be a lot thicker than what they are, but excited. I also got Illuminae, The Illuminae Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I've heard a lot about this. I had no idea what to expect. It's written in a way that I have no idea if it's like reads through. Like, I don't know. I'm interested because this book I feel like is going to be an experience. It's not even just like a regular book. It looks like an experience. Like look at this. Like, what? Their faces. I don't know. I'm just really excited about it. All the Missing Pieces by Suzanne Young. Basically, I started reading the program series and I fell in love with Suzanne Young and her writing. This one seems really short and small and like a quick, easy read, which I'm excited about because I love those quick reads because they're nice and fun. And then I also got on Unravel Me by Tahara Mafi. And I actually recently just repurchased Shatter Me, which is back here. I used to own it and I let a friend borrow it, and I never actually got around to reading it, but I owned it, a friend borrowed it, and I never saw it again. This is why I don't let people borrow my books. I'm really weird about that. So speaking of the program series, I went and I bought the rest of the books I didn't own on book outlets. So I have The Epidemic, which is the fourth book. So I got The Epidemic, The Adjustment, and then I wasn't paying good attention and I got the hardcover of this one, and I have all paperbacks of my others, but this is The Complication. So I'm excited to read this. So basically, I'm not sure if The Adjustment, I know the treatment and the program and the treatment were the same characters, and I think the remedy and the epidemic are the same characters. And I think the adjustment and the complication are possibly the same characters based on the covers of what I see here. I know the program and the treatment, I've read those two. Also loved those books. I can't even begin to express how much I loved them. They were so good. I also got The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert, and I don't know anything about this book at all. I originally, when I first saw it, I read The Hazelwood Witch, which I don't think that has anything to do with this book. Like, I really don't, but that's not what it's called. But I used to think that's what it was called when I first saw it. It's not. I got Winged Witch, which is a Witchlands novel, and this is by Susan Dennard, and I have the first one back here, but I'm really excited about this one. I think it's going to be good. I have to read the first one, obviously, but this series is one I'm pretty excited about. And then I got The Elizas by Sarah Shepard. I love Sarah Shepard. I'm a huge Pretty Little Liars nerd. Actually, I'm a huge The Perfectionist and The Good Girls, like those, that duology I'm obsessed with. But I want to read The Elijahs. I have no idea what it's about. I just know it's by Sarah Shepard, so I saw it on there and I was like, okay, yep, buying it. And then I have the book Roar by Cora Carmack, that's correct. I don't know what this one's about either. The cover is honestly what sold me on this. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into with this book, but I know that the cover looked really fun, so that's what I'm gonna get myself into, I guess. I have the book Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I don't know what this one's about either. Remember, it's only a game, probably about a game. You know, I thought when I first saw this book that it was called Carnival. It's Caraval. Pronunciation isn't always my thing. I got every book in this series except for book number 3, which I'm gonna just purchase on Amazon, but I'm gonna set them here so you can see them behind me. They are the Night World books by L.J. Smith. I was a huge Vampire Diaries fan, so I was pretty excited about these. They're like, I need to like learn how to speak. When you buy the books normally when they first were like released, there's like 3 books in one big solid book, and I liked the idea of having each one as their own little story. And I like the covers. I think they're fun, like old style time, like, I don't know. I really like them. So I got all of them except book 3. So we've got Night World, Daughters of Darkness, Dark Angel, The Chosen, Soulmate, Huntress, Black Dawn, and Witchlight. So I definitely need to pick up the rest of the books, the one other book that I didn't get. So I'm excited. And also talking about like throwback, because that's a throwback for me. I got some Nancy Drew books. Okay. So on the day that I was buying these, I couldn't find enough books to make it to my $100 goal, and I was like, I want that $40 off. So I was like, I'm gonna see if they have Nancy Drew on there, and they do, and I've made it a point that I personally want to collect every single one of the Nancy Drew books from this particular series that is the older ones. I don't know what years these books came from. I read these in middle school. I read the whole series in middle school. In my middle school library, actually, I worked there on occasion, and they don't have these books that I could see anywhere anymore. So I personally want to collect them, and I'm going to keep a tally of all of them because I do have some already. I love Nancy Drew books. I'm probably going to be reading them too. which if I do that, I'm going to hit my reading goal really fast. So I don't want to hit my reading goal based on Nancy Drew books, but I do want to like read a bunch of them. I've got 2 books from the Shattered Realms world, Shadowcaster and Flamecaster. And I didn't know, these are by Cinda Williams Chima. I didn't know that you were pretty much supposed to read the 7 Realms series first, so I got these. And now I'm gonna slowly get the 7 Realms series, which I recently just picked up the first one, so I can start adding to that. But I was kind of disappointed because these looked so good and I was really excited to start reading them, and then I was told that you pretty much need to read the 7 Realms books first. I also got Sight Witch from Susan Dennard, and this is just like a novella, I think. And I'm really excited to read it. I don't know, I'm excited to read the Truth Witch series. I've heard a lot about it, and I wanted to definitely get the novella too if I was gonna like commit into reading all of them, because I'm sure I will get into it because I love like witch style books, and I'm assuming it's a witch style book because it's called Witchlands. I could be wrong. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into. I also got A Shadow Bright and Burning by Jessica Cluess, and I love this one because first of all, the cover is not a like jacket, it's the actual cover of the book. I don't know what this is gonna be about. I really don't. I have no idea. I also have The Valiant by Leslie Livingston, and this one looked really good. I loved the cover. She looks like a bold, like just awesome female, so that was kind of what I was going for there. And then I picked up Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I actually just picked up Scythe. I didn't have that one, and they didn't have Scythe on the site when I was buying books, so I picked it up at like Target the other day. But I'm really excited for this. I think this is like a really fun idea. It's something that I don't hear about a lot on books and stuff, so I thought that was pretty exciting. And then I picked up The Diabolic and The Empress by S.J. Kincaid. I also got Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. I have Throne of Glass on my Kindle, and I'm going to collect all of them in real life, so I'm gonna just start like grabbing them. If I see them on Book Outlet, I'm gonna get them. So I got this one. So I got Ignite Me from Tahara Mafi, also because I was trying to do the Shatter Me series. I don't know which one's in what order, but I'm excited because they like just released a new one, Restore Me, so I don't have that one, but I'm excited to dive into that. Then I've also heard a lot about the Fallen Kingdoms novels, and so I don't know if I am going to get into them, but I have picked up most of them. I only have to get book 2 and 3. I have book 1 coming in the mail from another Book Outlet order that's not in this one because I haven't got it yet. But I've got Frozen Tides, which is book 4, and these are all by Morgan Rhodes. So I have Frozen Tides, and of course, don't yell at me, okay? I know I've got like a series half in paperback, half in hardcover. I don't want to talk about it, okay? I have problems, but I just want the dang books. So then we got Crystal Storm, and this is book 5, and then book 6, which if I can reach, is Immortal Reign. I really don't know what this is about, but I've heard a lot and I wanted to see if I liked them, so I bought them because I have a problem with books, and I just really love books way more than I should. Then I have this one here called A Torch Against the Night, which is by Saba Tahir. I hope I said that right. This is the Ember in the Ashes novel. I don't have an Ember in the Ashes, but I'm going to get an Ember in the Ashes because I really want to read an Ember in the Ashes. So I made sure to pick this one up because I want to read the series, and it was there, so why not? And then I also got these 2 books by Kristen White, and I Darken and Now I Rise. Once again, paperback, hardcover. I don't want to talk about it. I just wanted the books. So this is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. Don't know what this is about. I feel like she's like a killer, like, I don't know what she is. She's brave, fierce. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. I'm really excited. And then I got We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I've seen this everywhere. This is the deluxe edition. I have no idea what it's about really. I know it's like supposed to be interesting, and it seems like the type of book that I would like. I also have here The Crown's Game and the Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye. I'm excited about this as well. I love like royalty and crowns and kingdoms and all of that good stuff, so I'm hoping that's kind of the lines that it follows because I really don't know where this book is headed, you know, these books. And then I got Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. I also have no idea what this is about. That's what I'm saying about every single one of these books, but I really don't know what they're about. They just look good. or I read the description and I was like, ooh, that looks good, and then I picked it up and I don't remember what they said. And then this is All the Rage by Courtney Summers. This one, the cover, I think really is what got me. I don't know about this one, but I heard a lot about it during that readathon back in like November or somewhere around there. But it's Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow, and it looks good, so I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna try it and see what we think. I tried to start talking a little bit faster toward the end because I felt my camera dying. I didn't feel it dying, I see it, and I felt like I needed to kind of wrap it up. So these are all the books that I got from my book outlet haul, from the Boxing Day sale, and then 2 other times. So now I get to put my new bookshelf together that I just purchased, and I get to put all these books on the shelf. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know if you guys got anything on the Boxing Day haul, and if you see anything on here that you think I absolutely need to read on my TBR, let me know. And I will talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye!